Early this year, Google transitioned Gmail into what it calls the Gemini era. For roughly 3 billion users, this meant a wave of generative AI tools, like thread summaries and suggested replies, were enabled by default. This rollout sparked claims that private messages were being used to train Google's public AI models. While reports from sources like The Verge clarify that workspace data carries specific protections against that, the underlying issue remains. Features you didn't request are now processing correspondence you consider private. If you want those features stopped, you have to find the off switches yourself. We're going to map out the path to deactivating them on both desktop and mobile, navigating a menu system that isn't exactly intuitive. One constraint to keep in mind: if your Gmail is managed by an employer, these Gemini controls sit with your administrator. You can change your personal toggles, but full removal requires IT involvement. For personal accounts, clearing your inbox of AI requires a specific sequence through the settings, one that Google has split into multiple separate locations. The first thing to understand is that Google bundled its new AI tools with several long-standing utilities. When you flip the master switch, those non-AI conveniences go away too. This layout shows the trade-off. If you opt out completely, you lose spell check, grammar check, and the automated sorting that puts mail into promotions or social categories. You even lose the ability to track packages or see hotel confirmations in your calendar. For those who want to keep those conveniences but hate the predictive text, a partial opt-out is the better move. This removes the visible AI writing prompts while leaving the background processing intact. On desktop, click the gear icon for settings, stay on the General tab, and switch off Smart Reply and Smart Compose. This hides canned replies and predictive text. Because the master switch remains on, spell check and categories still function. This route prioritizes daily utility. It addresses the annoyance of AI-generated suggestions without losing the core organizational tools most users rely on. For those who want to stop all AI content processing on principle, you'll need the full opt-out method. This is a two-step process. In that same General Settings tab, find the checkbox for Smart Features and Personalization and uncheck it. Google will immediately show you a warning prompt. It will list the features you're about to lose, like inbox categorization. To proceed, you'll need to click through and accept those losses. However, clearing that one box is insufficient. Google's own documentation states that these smart feature settings operate independently, meaning the first switch doesn't cover everything. Look closely at the area next to the checkbox you just cleared. There is an unstyled text link that says Manage Workspace Smart Feature Settings. You have to click this to reach the second layer. Inside this secondary menu, you will see two more toggles: Smart Features in Google Workspace and Smart Features in other Google products. Both must be manually disabled and saved. Because these toggles are independent, achieving a complete opt-out requires navigating both menus. Disabling only the primary checkbox leaves the workspace and cross-product features running. Now, check your phone. These privacy settings don't automatically sync from your desktop to the mobile app, so you have to repeat the process there. On the Gmail mobile app, tap the hamburger menu, go to Settings, and select your account. Scroll to Data Privacy. Just like on desktop, find the Smart Features toggle and the separate Workspace Smart Features menu. Switch off both. Here is the most tedious part. These settings are tethered to individual email addresses, not to the Gmail app itself. If you have 3 different Gmail accounts logged into your phone, you have to go through this entire sequence 3 separate times to ensure every inbox is locked down. To reach a full state of privacy, every email address you own must be treated as its own separate configuration task. Once you've updated every account on both desktop and mobile, your inbox is officially disconnected from the Gemini-era data processing pipeline. To fill the gap of the features you lost, you can use your browser's native spell check. For the missing promotions and social tabs, custom Gmail filters can be set up to sort your mail exactly where you want it. Keep in mind that new features often arrive with their own on-by-default settings. It's worth auditing these menus again after any major update to Gmail or the Google Workspace suite. If this guide helped you find the settings Google buried, share it with anyone else looking to clear the AI out of their inbox. Digital privacy in these platforms requires periodic maintenance. Checking back after updates ensures your inbox remains configured to your preferences rather than the platform's defaults.